So this one is called Fly. Now I'm gonna guess. Ooh, let me see if I can predict this. This is from 2016. It's a little late for the I'm fly, like I'm, pretty fly for a white guy kind of slang. So I thought maybe it could be Fly like that first, but they're opening with this right here, which tells me they could be playing off the notion of flying. So if I had to predict this video, it's dark, it's cold, it feels heavy. I wonder if they're going to give us most of the video that feels cold and heavy and dark. And he's here on the top of this building, toes over the edge, much like Collective Soul's video, The World I Know. Phenomenal video from the 90s. Whew, heavy. Very heavy. You might want to do some research before you watch that one. But very similar vibe. And then when we think he's like had enough and he's unsubscribing, he goes and he literally starts flying. And that is the change that changes the whole trajectory of everything. And he takes off and he's happy for the rest of his life. That's my prediction. Let's see if I'm right. Yo, if I'm right, I'm only kind of half kidding, but if I'm right, that's going to be crazy. I wanna fly, baby, fly with you. Yeah. Are you getting this sound? Okay, you are. Good. Sorry. Hey, 넌 행복하니 난 행복해. 눈 뜨는 아침마다 난 매일 같아. 눈부시 햇살이 다 날 위한 것만 같아. 오늘도 나의 하루가 어김없이 너로 시작돼. 밤에 잠은 잘 자니 난 가끔 현실이 믿기지 않아 잠에서 깨. Once again, massive points for contextualizing. The song's called Fly. They're talking about flying. They are on what seems to be a runway. Well done! 무슨 말인지 알지? 가끔씩 두려워져 정신없이 달려오니 다시 난 너의 품속. 넌 날 믿어, 난 매기도 하고 있어. 넌 날 믿어, 하늘 위로 날고 싶어. Let me hear you say. Nice. 너라고 나를 갖고 나와 함께 가줄래, girl. 넌 나의 꿈이 여기에 내 가슴에 저와 벌써, girl. 우리 시간을 마치 손에 태양이 격차되는. Now, so far, let me get to the halfway point first. 그 사랑받는 게 뭐가 그렇게 겁나 네 옆에 내가 있는데 뭐가 두려워 겁이 나 우리 사랑은 평범하대 그까지는 잴 수 없네 Hear me 마치 하늘을 날고 있지만 또 떨어질 하지만 너 올라갈래 그대로 서로 빅찍찍 달래. So far we're about halfway now. Almost exactly. From a music video standpoint, nothing is happening. Nothing. We're getting choreo from two different scenes, which is nice because we have a daytime scene and a nighttime scene. Lots of camera movement is good. The song is fine. They've changed clothes. The choreo is good. The camera work with the choreo is good, but nothing is happening. Now they introduced the video with that massive city scene and then the guy on top. If we never go back to that, you are just wrong. Period. 심장을 뜨겁게 가열할게 널 위해 모든 걸 불태울게 수많은 별들 한가운데서도 너 나의 품속 넌 날 위로 난 매일 기도하고 있어
Let me hear you say.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you.
Start flapping, bro.
I just wanna be. We're gonna find. 너랑 날아가 볼래. 나와 함께 가줄래. We're gonna find. 넌 하늘뿐 여기에 내 가슴에 다시 활활. 우리 시간을 마치 솔직히와 태양이 결정되느니 더 너를 벗어날 때 전부와 나에게 널 비춰주는 일.
Ooh. Oh, are you gonna say it's just a dream? Ooh. Okay, this feels connected to something. Flight log departure. Does anybody know? Is this connected to something else? Yes or no? Interesting. It's part of a trilogy plus a short film. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. I'm okay with an ending like that because it means there's more. It doesn't mean there's more we didn't want to tell you, like there's not really anything, we just made it up and we're just trying to take the cheap way out. No, there's more. You just can't have it yet. I'm okay with that. I will say I'm extremely happy that they went the direction, at least part of what my theory was, because honestly, I would have been really disappointed if the video started with this awesome, potentially powerful idea.
Fly, baby, fly.
Great setting, great starting point. And from what I've seen so far, I have to assume they're going to give us like an act 1, an act 2, and an act 3. That's what I'm thinking. Now, because we went from this
With you, yeah.
and then we hit choreo
With you, yeah.
at 12 seconds in, we don't see anything else storyline until more than halfway. Good. Love that shot. And right here. So we're at 2 minutes in. It's almost 2 full minutes of just choreo. If it had continued for 3 minutes and 30 seconds and they never went back to that beginning, with the exception of if that beginning was part of some lore or something that would have made sense later or with more pieces of the puzzle, I can accept that. But thankfully they went back to it and they did use that idea of they are actually flying. So points there. You didn't leave us hanging. You made it work. This shot actually looks like it was not color graded. Huh. It has a very gray, raw feel to it. I mean, I'm sure it was, because they all have a dark feel, but something about this yellow just seems raw. Great shot. So I'm going to bet that there's some pieces of lore or items that are related to this trilogy plus short film in this shot. If I had to guess, you don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. I'm just curious. A lot of open books. We have doves flying around the room. That guitar is something. And then on the license plate or something on the wall, something about senses or sensei. Nicely done.
I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you.
Now, also part of what I'll say is that while a lot of you, because of course I'm looking at this stuff like I'm a director. I'm trying to, is there a story? Is there symbolism that's used? How deep and twisted are they trying to get everything? And that's when I can give the biggest props ever, is because they went deep. Most people, and this is not wrong, it's just different. Most people would be completely satisfied with a video that's 3 minutes and 30 seconds of this and this. And that's it. They just get to see the guys dancing and having fun, get to see some eye candy, and everybody wins. But here's the problem with that, in my opinion. If you have a video that is dance like this, and that's all you do for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, yeah, you'll get some big views from the fandom. However, if you can take this and give it a wow factor, if you have something play in, or you have a teaser at the end, something that makes the fandom who's already invested go from yay to what the boom. That is what goes from 3 million views on the first day to 30 million views. Those are the bangers. That's one of my favorite shots. It goes with the concept of the flying. We get a little Dutch angle with the camera, as if we're flying in with the camera. Give some texture and meat to the choreo. Yeah. We call these right here, this part right here where we're circling around the subjects, we call this a POI, a point of interest. Good. Okay. The song was okay. Wasn't my favorite. I thought it was fine. I don't think it was a bad song. It just didn't jump out at me. And I think it gets some bonus points for the video because it is attached to other things. If this was a standalone video, I would be underwhelmed. But I'm not, because it's attached to other things. So let me ask you, if this video is part of a trilogy and potentially a short film, where does Fly sit in the order of that trilogy? Is it the first video? Is it the second, the third? Where does it sit? I hope you say first, but I don't know. GOT7 says the first. Okay. Nice.